This is Holy Saturday. The Christian community focuses on Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday with no real attention to what Holy Saturday means, is that this is the day that Jesus descended into hell and got the keys. And so I think that this is a day of not just rest or shopping, but that the church really has got to be activated to go into dark, difficult, and dismal places to set people free with intention. I wanted to make sure in coming to New Birth that resurrection wasn't just about jelly beans and Easter eggs and a choir, but really about doing the work of Christ, and so being intentional towards that.
If you want the exclusive, you want the tall boy, because he's going to bring you the exclusive.
I want history to be able to record that in 2019, the most vocal and active and relevant church in the nation was none other than New Birth Missionary Baptist Church.
I just want to say thank you to Pastor Bryant for allowing me to be a part. And when I was growing up, I didn't see anything of this magnitude of people in the community to even assist like this. And when I seen the people getting off the bus, I felt happy for them because I know how it feels to take that step off the bus and be like, it's finally over with. So once again, I'm just happy to be involved in anything I can do in my community. I want to be a part of.
Yeah, they are overwhelmingly excited. I'm new to the community, and so most of them had no idea who I was, but were just grateful to be a beneficiary of the graciousness of New Birth.
I was just here to help get the program started and make sure we were following the law and doing what we need to do to cover the bases for the church and for our returning citizens.
So the mission that we actually participated in this morning was basically going to get them upon their bailout, upon their release, traveling to Dekalb County and waiting for them to come out.
Our bailout program was to give other people a new lease on life, to know that, hey, God still loves you. You too have a second chance of life, so it was just an awesome experience, and I was grateful that God chose me to be one of the men to go down there and to greet them and salute them as they was coming out, the men and the women.
The first time I heard about that, it was Friday, the day I was supposed to be in court, and they changed our charges. They tried to charge us with more than, the stuff more than what we did or whatever, and they took us back to our pod, and the lady, one of the officers came down with the New Birth sheet saying that they was doing programs and they chose me and my sister to bond us out.
To be honest with you, I was sitting in my pod at the Dekalb County Jail, 5 Southwest, room 106, and I got a public defender call. And the public defender say, I think I'll be having a program that you might be eligible for that can be able to bond you out through a church. And I'm like, why would a church just choose me out of nobody to bond out? Like, I'm not really I don't really talk to nobody. I stay to myself. I'm very humble. Like, how could they just pick me?
Out of 3,000 inmates in this jail, I was one of 20 people they picked. And I didn't know when I was going home. I didn't have a court date. I was pretty much just sitting behind walls. So when they first came to me with the paperwork, I was just like, thank you, Lord. You're showing me a sign. I told you I'd give it all to you. I quit questioning why and when, and here it is. He didn't show up when I wanted him to, but he came right on time.
She was crying. She was like, there ain't nobody here to help me. And then God, boom, slapped us in the face with that bailout plan. That was nothing but God, and I appreciate all of them. Because everybody, I'm talking about we both, not just one, but both of us got chosen for it to get bailed out. Oh, thankful.
Yeah, I was actually in my holding cell. I called my girlfriend. She told me that y'all guys gave her a call back and said that y'all giving us a blessing today. Y'all was gonna bail me out for free. I was lost for words.
I was lost. I was at a loss for words. I stutter already, so I was stuttering. I was just stuck. They pulled me out the room like 11:30 last night, had us sitting downstairs all morning, and then we went and got on the bus this morning, and it was just like, wow. Not only was it me, come to find out, it was seven brothers and 10 sisters. They bonded out all us, and then come to find out, they bonded out several more counties. Like, this is a blessing for everybody. I was in there on some humbug, so I'm just grateful that I will be able to get out.
I was like, it's time. You know, I was like, there's no turning back. This is what I prayed for. This is what life is about. When you make mistakes and you conquer them step by step, piece by piece, especially the mistakes that I have made. A lot of people don't conquer these things. A lot of people don't have the support and the family members to hang on to them. A lot of people cut you off. And I just felt like this was my second chance at life. The rebirth, it was my birth, and I really appreciate that. And I thank God for that.
It was a big relief just because I didn't have to sit over there during the Easter weekend, miss my family. I couldn't ask for anything else.
I feel like I was a celebrity almost, but I felt kind of crazy because I wasn't shaved, I wasn't bathed, I looked like a mess, I wasn't my usual self. I ain't get a haircut in jail, so I looked it crazy. And for everybody to just be so welcoming, waiting on me, it was like, wow, like, why me?
It's family reunion, the clapping, the hugs, people that don't even know me. It's like seeing cousins I've never seen before, I love it.
I felt like they knew me, like I was
like we
part of
felt
their
like we was
family
at
or
home.
something. Yeah, like it was crazy.
I knew God loved me, but I didn't know it was this many people setting up something just for me to be chosen to be right here.
What I want you to know about the new Birth Bailout plan is, for some reason, they're gonna find a way to make one for our people, for us to get out there, for us to be able to be back in society. I never thought something like this could happen, but believe in them, believe it, and understand that it's possible, it can happen, and they will make a way.
I never could have made it without you. And I thank you so much. I mean, a lot of people don't know that church people, well, let me get it right. I mean, because I'm really raw and honest with you. A lot of people don't believe that people in church are thinking about people like ourselves that are out here going through. They think that they're labeled.
There's not a lot of churches, not many people that would do this, put their necks out on the line for other inmates, you know what I'm saying? Nobody knows where we come from. Nobody knows our situation, but he took the time out of his day, you feel me, to get us out of jail.
I thank you, Dr. Bryant. I love you for this. You give hope to the hopeless. You give power to the powerless, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You're awesome. You're serving an amazing God, and you're giving people like me who lose faith, you're giving us that faith back, man. We love you for this. Thank you.
And I like to tell all of you, from like every hair on my wig to the hair up under this wig, thank you that many times.
Even when you think nobody is there for you, somebody's always there for you. God never gives up on you, so don't give up on him. Because when I thought that I was going to be in there, me and my twin thought we was going to be in there, God came right around the corner.
He came like this. What did the lady say?
Oh, yeah,
have a faith of a mustard seed.
Yeah.
So y'all remember that. Have a faith of a mustard seed.
That's all you need.
That's all you need. And God, but I just want to thank everybody, not just one person, everybody in the New Birth Church. Y'all come out and support. Please.
I really appreciate you guys. You guys brought me one step closer to my family for this Easter weekend. And I'm nothing but humble.
We be here with our Sunday dresses on, ready.
Yes.
Yes, with my kids. And they here now too, around. So we feel like family. They just treat us like family, not regardless what we had going on. They didn't judge us or nothing, so I greatly appreciate them. We greatly appreciate them. I could greatly appreciate everybody. Like, they didn't just judge us or nothing. They treat us like family.
I could relate to it, and I just felt them because, I'm young, I'm black, and, we come from the same different demographics. So I just encourage them to do better and just stay focused, because we are the pillar in our families. The black men have to take care of our family.
What I am hoping the takeaway is probably different from a whole lot of people. I don't necessarily want them to say new birth. I want them to, young people, young adults, to say church is really involved. Church is really engaged. So even if they don't remember Jamal Bryant's name, say that there's a real preacher somewhere that's committed to the community and for our generation.
Did you like the video? That's right. Did you like it? Hit
Think
that
big,
like button,
think tall,
subscribe,
think
and share
tall
it.
boy.
Yeah.
Tall boy.